Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Keogh, President of Audi of America.
Thank you. Greetings and welcome to the Audi press conference. I'd like to acknowledge some very special guests. Professor Dr. Martin Wilterkorn, Chairman and CEO of the Volkswagen Group, as well as other board members and senior executives from all the Volkswagen brands. Now, a week ago, at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Audi wrote history, and in so doing confirmed our intent to demand clear technology leadership. A team of Audi engineers and 5 journalists accomplished the world's longest piloted test drive, 560 miles in an Audi A7 from Silicon Valley to Las Vegas. Now, with this groundbreaking test, we showed when Audi innovates, it does so at the extremes. Not in press releases, but in the real world. It's how we ushered in automotive revolutions with Quattro, aluminum space frame, and of course diesel racing. And now with the fast-moving frontier of automated driving electronics. In fact, it is this very technology that helps increase desirability and drives good business here in the States via higher transaction prices. When J.D. Power Appeal Survey asked luxury car buyers in the States which brand held the innovation higher ground, they chose Audi. Now today, you will see fresh evidence of how Audi is positioning itself for a new era of innovation and continued momentum. One built on a broadened product portfolio and, of course, reinvigorated SUV offerings. We are doing this because America will play an increasingly vital role in the growth of Audi worldwide. Now, over the past few years, you have witnessed the steady momentum of Audi here in the States. And in 2014, we established our 5th consecutive record year in the States, 182,011 vehicles in 2014. And amid that growth, we have built and maintained a healthy business model, anchored and sustained on lean inventories, higher transaction prices, and continued dealer investment to the tune of nearly $1 billion between 2007 and this year. And in fact, we aren't stopping. We expect to set another sales record in 2015, so clearly Audi is on the move. So let us give you an impression of how exactly that is happening worldwide. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rupert Stadler, Chairman of the Board of Management, Audi AG.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you, Scott, for your introduction. It's really an accomplishment to grow almost 3 times as much as the US car market. Audi of America's great success goes hand in hand with the worldwide development of the 4 rings. We indicated already in Los Angeles, and now it is certain. For the first time in our history, we delivered well over 1.74 million cars in a single year in 2014. That's a plus of 10.5%. A big thank you to Luca De Meo and his global sales team, as well as to our nearly 3,000 Audi dealers worldwide. Lined up bumper to bumper, these 1.74 million cars would cover the whole distance from Los Angeles to Detroit and back again. In all world regions, we grew faster in 2014 than the respective market. And despite growing international challenges, we intend to grow further on. Two more brands in the Audi Group have great news to share. It's Lamborghini, has significantly increased sales, more than 2,500 luxury sports cars delivered in 2014. And Ducati, our Italian motorbike brand, has recently delivered the 1 millionth motorbike. In 2014, sales have reached 45,000 units. So, ladies and gentlemen, we sell more than 85% of our cars in our global markets. That's why we are keenly following the TTIP negotiations for a transatlantic trade and investment partnership. And that's not just a matter of import duties. What's even more important to us is eliminating trade barriers such as differing technical standards. In a global community, the transatlantic car trade has a unique opportunity to become less complicated and less expensive. And we are committed to the important US sales market. Our contribution to the US economy will grow significantly by 2017 as a result of increased sourcing activities in North America. Starting this year, we produce cars in Brazil for the local market, first the Audi A3 and then also followed by the Q3. And as of next year, we will produce the Audi Q5 in Mexico for our global markets. And both of our new sites on the American continents have one thing in common: they are part of our SUV success story. Nearly every third Audi is a Q model. Q, for many passengers, that's more quality of life. And Q indeed is qualified for wherever you go. In a minute, my colleagues are going to reveal this year's highlights, dramatic changes coming with two very successful Audi Q models. And before that, I give you an outlook on the future of the luxury car segment. So we are going to introduce 3 additional top models until 2017. And one of these brand new products will be a Q model. So the Audi SUV story keeps on rolling. We will invest the impressive amount of 24 billion euros, or nearly $30 billion over the next 5 years. And the lion's share of that money will flow into the exciting project of serious release for piloted driving, outstanding features like new standards in the connected car, an ambitious roadmap to reduce CO2 emissions drastically, and the further rollout of our new large model initiative. So, thank you for being with us, and continue to listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luca De Meo, member of the Board of Management, Sales and Marketing, Audi AG.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here in Detroit. It's actually great also to see the US economy booming. It's also great to see the Audi sales booming in the US. And it's also great to see how our dealers in the US are investing in our brand. I think with them, and only with them, we can make things happen. Only with them we can make of Audi a very hot brand also in this part of the world. My colleagues mentioned to you that we're going to focus a lot on SUVs. I think it's an important topic. It's a given for sure that global SUV demand is growing 3 times as fast as the general market. We know that Americans love SUV, so we thought that it was a perfect place, Detroit, to present a couple of interesting new members of the Q model lineup. Some of you probably remember we started in 2006 with the Q7. And since then, we have sold more than 2 million SUVs worldwide. In 2014, we increased our SUV sales in the US by 50%, just for your information. And this story goes on further, because in 2014, the Audi Q5 was for the first time our most sold model in the US, with 42,000 units delivered. Last September, we had a very good start, I have to say, Scott, with the Audi Q3 in the US. But just for the records, I have to mention that the Q3 and the Q5 are not only successful in the US, but actually are the global market leaders in the segment in 2014. And today, I have the honor and the pleasure to present you the new Audi Q3. As you can see, it features a new refreshed design. It's more distinctive. It's the first Audi Q model with this 3-dimensional single flame grille. Of course, we took the opportunity to bring also some other technical innovation. I don't have the time to explain all of them, but I will mention the example of the engines. So more performance, better fuel consumption. We were able to reduce by 70% in average the fuel consumption of this car, which I think is great. And we of course also extended the range of engines that now goes from the 120 horsepower to the 220 horsepower model, I would say, in most of the markets. The one that you see close to me is the more powerful version, is the 2-liter TFSE S-Tronic Quattro with 220 horsepower. This model will be introduced in this market in fall. So, ladies and gentlemen, to sum it up, the new Audi Q3 is, in our opinion, a perfect combination of agility and efficiency in an SUV suite that seems to be very fashionable this time. But now it is time for another fantastic car. So let's watch and how we were able to send the last baby, it's a big baby of our family, here on the long journey to Detroit. Thank you very much for your attention, and Happy New Year to all of you.
Introducing the new Audi Q7. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Dr. Ulrich Hackenberg, member of the Board of Management Technical Development, Audi AG.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hello together. Audi is an expert in doing magic, as you could see. That's what this show act is telling you. I'm going to tell you now how we turn magic to reality. We bring this car to the streets of the world. The new Audi Q7 is a world premiere for Detroit and a benchmark for the SUV segment in terms of drivers, diversified drivetrain technology, intelligent multi-material lightweight construction, pathfinding efficiency, intuitive connectivity and comprehensive MMI electronic features. The new Audi Q7 is a car that will surpass the expectations of our customers. It is the most flexible and most spacious SUV of the premium segment for up to 7 passengers with an electrified third seat row in the car. And it is the lightest SUV of its segment. Thanks to a smart multi-material mix of aluminium and steel, we achieved a weight reduction of up to 325 kilograms. This is best in class and takes the new Audi Q7 to another superlative. It is an extremely agile and sporty SUV with quattro drivetrain with Tiptronic transmission as standard. This car is a dynamic on-roader with great off-road qualities. And it is an shiny example of how we at Audi harmonize performance, driving pleasure and efficiency. The Audi Q7 is the most efficient SUV with best-in-class CO2 emissions. The 3-liter TDI diesel with 149 grams per kilometer is our CO2 efficiency champion. In our strategy to electrify entire product portfolio, we will introduce the highly efficient Audi Q7 e-tron Quattro later this year. We are combining the best of 2 efficiency technologies, the plug-in electric drive with a range of more than 50 kilometers and a direct injected turbocharged diesel engine. It will be the first plug-in hybrid worldwide with permanent all-wheel drive powered by a 6-cylinder 3-liter TDI diesel. Ladies and gentlemen, from leading efficiency to innovative lighting, the Audi Q7 offers the latest light technology with LED and matrix LED for increased safety comfort. And finally, the Q7 is the SUV with a very innovative interior. Based on the second generation of our MIB2 modular infotainment kit, driver and passengers will experience a new dimension of driving assistance and Audi Connect features. Examples are natural voice recognition, haptic MMI, Audi tablet with Android operating system, smartphone integration and stunning 3D sound. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, the new Audi Q7 represents everything a true premium automobile stands for. That's premium performance, premium efficiency, premium connectivity and premium assistance systems. This is our approach to shape the mobility of the future. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for more exciting news to follow soon. Thank you very much for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the Audi press conference. After the photo shoot, we would like to invite you onto the stage to take a closer look at the cars.